I am going to keep showing up and talking about this because I keep getting more and more compliments on how I'm helping more and more people realize what digital marketing is and what it takes to actually succeed with digital marketing. Yes, it's true. Right now, we are in the digital marketing wave, and we're also in the wave of digital products. But I'm finding that way more people are latching onto the idea of selling digital products and like getting their stores set up and going to Canva and using ChatGPT to get these really simple digital products set up, or people are going out there and licensing digital products, but they are forgetting the whole aspect of digital marketing. And the way that we actually sell our digital products is through digital marketing. And so I'm going to keep showing up as people keep letting me know that I'm helping them to really understand like what this is all about and how money is actually made, right? I want to make sure that every single day I am doing my part to inspire and empower and bring enlightenment to those that have a sincere interest and desire, not just interest, but desire in wanting to make money online. We do that through digital marketing. And so exactly what the title says, make $15,000 a month with digital marketing and how to actually get started. That is what I'm going to be sharing in today's video because that's the reality of my business right now. I started this year like so many other people, showing up, working my business to pay the bills for the next month. And I quickly got myself in a position of growing my business very, very fast, month after month. And let's just say in a very, very short span of time, like I was able to transform my financial situation. I was able to transform my financial situation because I learned how to transform my business through the power of digital marketing, selling digital products online. All right, so go ahead and grab a notebook, grab a pen, because I am going to break down exactly how I make money with digital marketing, but also all throughout this video, you're going to be hearing exactly how to get started and all of the considerations that you must decide to make if you really want to make money with digital marketing to help you in selling whatever product or service that you want to begin selling online. So the very, very first thing, the very first step is decide to be a student of digital marketing. This is a way of doing business. It's not something that we just do to get a result. It's something that becomes the way that we sell anything we want to sell online. And when I got started many years ago, I'm so grateful that I wasn't in pursuit of making money online. I was more in pursuit of like, teach me what internet marketing is. Teach me how that I can have a business online or have a business from home using the internet. And so the very first digital product that I purchased, it taught me like the ropes of making money online. And so I learned how to build a really strong foundation right from the beginning. Of course, I made a lot of mistakes right along the way. But the foundation of knowing digital marketing, it never left me. And if anything, it just grew stronger and stronger right as my years went on. And it wasn't until like this past year where I realized how important, right, like digital marketing is and why so many people are failing because they don't have this knowledge. So the very first thing, really, you have to decide that you're going to become a student of digital marketing, that it's not just walking away from this video today and saying, oh my gosh, like I really do understand it, but deciding to move from this video into investing in yourself, really deciding that you're gonna learn this beyond free content so that, again, you want those $15,000 months, you want those $20,000 months. You do not just luck up on that, all right? It's very strategic. And again, all of it is based on digital marketing and the skills, right, you're going to develop when you're learning digital marketing. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is when we learn how to use the internet as a place of business, and we leverage platforms like Google and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and LinkedIn and blogging and emails. It's like anything that you use online where you're watching and clicking and consuming, believe it or not, that's digital marketing. But what we have to learn how to do is use these platforms and use the internet as a place of business, right? Versus a place of consuming, right? We have to go from using the internet as a place of making purchases to using the internet where people are making purchases with us. And I think that's what so many people are missing and lacking when they're getting started with making money online. Buying decisions are happening all around us all throughout the day on every single platform that we're on. You may be thinking that you're watching reels as a form of entertainment, but more often than not, those reels are a source of income for other people. You may think that you're watching TikToks, right, to laugh or to giggle or to be educated, but those TikToks are likely a form of income for the people that have actually created those TikToks. Same thing with YouTube or any other platform that you could be on. More often than not, people have learned how to turn their passions and their ideas and just content on the internet as a way of earning and producing an income for themselves. Right? So now you've got to learn how to be able to show up on these platforms, right? To connect with people that would be interested in your digital products and or your offers. Do you see why I say you got to decide first and foremost to be a student, right? And to really learn this. No one just lucks up on doing videos or creating content online and they just start making a bunch of money. It is all very, very, very intentional. All right. So please write down for step number 1. I'm going to become a student of digital marketing. I'm going to learn the business of online business. I'm going to learn digital marketing. I'm going to acquire these high income digital marketing skills because I too want to earn $15,000 a month, or I want to earn $10,000 a month, or I want to become job optional. All of those things happen when you decide to get serious about your digital marketing skills, because remember, that's the way that we push the products that we want to sell. Step 2. Always understand that every single business serves a market of people. Businesses are around because they're serving a market of people. So the second step for you is to make sure that you are serving a buying market of people that are really, really hungry. What I mean by really, really hungry is think change. Like they want change. They want to lose a bunch of weight. They want to start making money tomorrow. They want to start saving more money yesterday. Like they are down for change. You do not want to get caught up in a market of people that are just freebie seekers, that just want a bunch of free information and they never have the intention on buying. Right? People will buy change. People will buy, give me a different life. Give me a different this. Help me up level. Help me lose something that I no longer want in my life, like weight. Right? So when you can serve a market of buyers, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to begin making the bigger dollars, because as you begin to work your business, and I'm going to talk all about that in this video, you will be attracting people that are actually out there looking for a solution. They have a pain. They want the problem solved. They don't like where they are. They're seeking change. And when the right person comes along with the right product or the right offer, right, and that person desires change. They don't just want change, they desire change, right? Guess what? They will decide to buy whatever it is that you're selling if they believe it's going to help them get the outcome that they desire. So don't make the mistake that so many people make when they're starting to make money online. They want to go out there and they want to help the people that are like down and out. And I don't mean this in a demeaning way. I get it, because I was the same way when I got started. I'll tell you this really quick story so you can understand. When I first got started, I didn't have like 2 nickels to rub together, right? Financially, like things were not good. And so that's what I spoke about. And that was fine when I was first getting started. But then when I started making more money and I wanted to level up my business and I started having like higher level conversations, I kept trying to bring those same people with me and they didn't get it. Oftentimes they didn't have the money to make those kind of investments, right? And again, they just wanted as much free information as they could possibly get. It took me many, many years to realize that I actually had to speak to a market of people that in fact were buyers. Like they want to make buying decisions. They want something different. They in fact want change and they're willing to invest in it. When I did that, like that's exactly when I started experiencing the kind of results I'm talking about in this video, right? And so you've got to learn, right, to cater and to create a business, right, that's for a market of people that want to buy. They're willing to buy because they know that when they buy your product, it's going to help them bring about the change or solve the problem that they've had their heart set on. Also, it involves a lot less convincing on your part. If you're already speaking the language and having the conversations around the change that people desire, right? They're going to hear you immediately. They're going to hear that you know that they're hurting or that they have a pain or that they don't like where they are right now. They're going to hear that you can identify with it and even maybe relate to it. And they're going to hear the fact that, wow, this person knows me. They know what it feels like and they actually have a solution. So of course they're going to trust making that buying decision with you. And you're not trying to convince people that they need your thing. That's the worst position to be in, is trying to like yell at the top of your voice of how great your thing is and having to convince people versus just showing up and saying, hey boo, like I know, right? Like you're tired of XYZ and this product is going to help you fix it, change it, right? Get the outcome that you want sooner versus later. So again, the second step, please write these things down. Right? I want to make sure that my business is serving a market of people willing to buy. They want change and they're willing to invest in their change. So like in my business helps people that want to learn how to make money online, as you can probably gather from this video, right? Like no smoke and mirrors here. They don't know how to make money online. They're struggling selling the things that they want to sell, or they simply don't know how to get started. So I sell a digital product and I help people learn the ropes of making money online. More often than not, my person has been out there searching. They have consumed a bunch of free information, and oftentimes they've invested a great deal of dollars into other things, but they still haven't gotten the result that they want. And so oftentimes, like I said at the very beginning of my video, when they come across my content, they feel like they finally found someone that understands digital marketing, right? Like at a really deep level, and is willing to share the information and share the steps to help them get it. And so when people reach my content, oftentimes, again, they are that person ready to make a buying decision because they're tired of not making money. They're tired of this not making sense. And being that I help them understand it and I help them understand like what it takes, they're willing to make the buying decision to purchase the digital products of my business. I hope that really makes sense to you. I hope that, allows you to kind of step into the place of realizing, again, what's the real problem, right, of the people that you want to help, and then giving them a definite solution where they can actually see it as a heck yes. And that kind of moves me into step number 3. Sell that hungry market of people, right, that are willing to buy. Sell them a digital product that is a heck yes. So it's like when they hear you, they come across your reel, they come across your TikTok, they read your email, they come across your video, you start talking about it. They're like, yes, I want that, right? They're hurting. They want change. They recognize you. Again, you know where they're at right now, and they recognize that you have the solution. So of course I'm going to trust you. You want it to be a heck yes. Again, if it's a heck yes, guess what that means for you when it comes to the bigger dollars? It means that more people will buy from you in shorter spans of time, which helps you make the bigger dollars faster. No convincing, right? Just simply showing up, speaking to people that want change, right? And are willing to invest in it and are willing to buy the digital product that you're offering because they recognize I can get the change that I desire if I buy this ebook, if I buy this workshop, if I buy this planner, if I buy this course, right? I'm going to get the outcome that I desire. So please, don't minimize these things. They are super, super important. And it wasn't until I went from a place of surface level digital marketing, right, to really understanding how people make buying decisions, right, that I began to reach, again, the higher dollar amounts way more effortlessly inside of my business. So I'm telling you, these are the higher level goods that most people are not willing to talk about. All right. So write down step number 3. Sell a digital product that is a heck yes to my ideal person. All right. I know you might be thinking, okay, Steph, but why a digital product? Well, I want to help people make money a lot faster. And I love digital products for 4 main reasons. And I suggest digital products for people to sell for 4 main reasons. Digital products are literally the perfect storm when it comes to digital marketing. So number 1, very, very low overhead. So on average, I run my digital marketing business that sells digital products for less than $100 a month. So imagine making the kind of money we're talking about in this video and knowing that you're running your business for less than $100 a month. I help people get started and their overhead is like $0 when they're first getting started. And yes, I can show you exactly how to do the exact same thing. Like, so they make the initial investment to get the information and to learn how to get set up, but then running their business on a monthly basis, $0. So I can for sure help you. And that's the power of digital products, right? And then learning how to use the platforms of the internet, because here's the thing. All these platforms are free. So in a lot of instances, like for me, YouTube actually pays me to create content that helps me make the money that I actually make. I don't pay for ads. YouTube pays me for every piece of content I create, and that content helps me make the bigger dollar amounts, right? A lot of the other platforms also have like revenue programs like that as well. I don't think they're as robust as YouTube's are, but the fact of the matter is you can use every single one of these platforms for free, right, to help you make, right, the kind of money, again, we're talking about in this video. So again, why digital product stuff? Number one, low overhead. Number two, high return on investment. So whether you decide to create a digital product from scratch or whether you decide to license a digital product, you're only putting a little bit of time, energy, or money into creating something once. And then once you sell it once, let's just assume that we've gotten our time, energy, and money back, which means now every single time that we sell it again, it's pure profit. We only have to create a digital product once, right? We don't have to keep replenishing it. We don't have to order more. We don't have to reinvest money back into it, right? To replenish our supply. We created once and we can sell it a gazillion times. And again, virtually anyone can set up a digital product. They're so stinking simple to get set up. I help a lot of people get started with done for you digital products. So a lot of my customers are not even creating their digital products from scratch. They're just licensing them and then just kind of like editing them a little bit and then turning those digital products right into profit centers for themselves. And I think one of my favorite aspects of digital products is that we get paid instantly. So I learned long ago to learn how to become your own cash register and to have as much ownership in your business as possible. And the only thing I'm available for in my business is to make money instantly. So when I sell something, I want to know that money is going to be in my bank account, right, within minutes or within days. And both of those are possibilities inside of my business. If I make a sale right now, I can push one button and that money is instantly into my bank account. I'm not sitting here waiting for someone to pay me out or waiting 30, 60, 90 days, right, for a company to approve my commissions. I earn real profits. And that's the beauty of digital products. And it also makes it really easy to scale your business, because as you begin to make money with one digital product, whether you license it or whether you create it from scratch, if you recognize that your market, right, could use a different digital product or use an additional offer, right, you can just simply spend a little bit of time creating another digital product or licensing another digital product. And just like that, right, you have another income stream inside of your business. And you likely already have a ready database, right, of people that are ready to actually buy it from you. So digital products are just really, really smart. I'm telling you, I've made money in a lot of different ways online, and this is by far the easiest. It's the most satisfying, and I love being able to inspire other people to get started in this way again. So with step number 4, it's more kind of like an idea, right? Like digital marketing and digital products, like they're just the perfect storm. I think I love the whole idea because I know anyone can get started. And again, I know that with the digital product that I sell, that we've simplified the process of learning all of these things and getting set up so that people can get into money really, really quickly. All right, number 5 is a digital marketing skill that I learned very early on inside of my business, and it's helped me make so much money over the years. And that is, you want to make sure that you are building your email list and you're sending people to a capture page and not just the sales page. When I got started, I made 28 sales in my first 30 days, but I didn't know anything about like this kind of digital marketing skill. And I was sending every single person to a sales page. So that's great that I made 28 sales in my first 30 days. However, Someone brought it to my awareness. Well, Steph, what about the people that visited your sales page, but they didn't buy? Right? They made it very clear that I had no way to follow up with them. And so immediately, like within that week, I put together a capture page and I began to build my own email list. From that moment on, I began to make way more money inside of my business, because for those that were not ready to buy, or that, skipped buying for one reason or another, I was able to follow up with them through email marketing, right? And sometime later down the road, a percentage of those people would go on to buy. The very first year that I made over $100,000 in my business, guess what? 86,000 of it came from people that were on my email list. Like, for whatever reason, they needed a little bit more time to think about it or to gather their money, right? But they didn't buy initially. They only bought after being on my email list. So I'm telling you, right? We're talking about making bigger money with digital marketing. Email marketing and building your own email list is an instrumental digital marketing skill that you want to begin learning and implementing inside of your business sooner versus later, for one reason and one reason only. It's going to help you make more money. You are going to pick up coins, right, that you might not be able to pick up initially. So by having an email list, you will in fact make more money. Use the example that we talked about just a few moments ago. What if you decide to add on a new digital product or a new digital offer? If you build an email list, you have a ready list of people that you can send that new offer out to. And guess what? The likelihood is a percentage of those people will buy it just like that. So step number 5, again, if you want to learn how to make the bigger money in digital marketing, a must develop skill, right, is building your own email list and learning how to implement email marketing. You will, in fact, make more money. This is how our income begins to stack. I just got to share this. So in my business, right, it's not uncommon for someone to watch a video and decide to make a buying decision with me right from my video. So that's a percentage of my sales, and that's really great as that happens. But I also understand as that's happening, there are people that are on my email list that might have been there for weeks or maybe even months. So you see how my money stacks? I have brand new people that encounter my content and make buying decisions today. And then also I have people on the back end that have been on my email list for weeks or for months, right? Deciding to make buying decisions, right? And so it's like I'm able to stack my income. I'm not just waiting for brand new people to come into my world, right? Like the money gets to pop from several different directions, all right? So write down number 5. I'm going to start building my email list ASAP because it's going to help me make more money. All right, so step number 6 to making $15,000 a month with digital marketing. You want to make sure that you're going to pick one social media platform or one content platform. The reason why this is so important is that people have to have a way to learn about you. Now, on your social media platforms are places like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and LinkedIn, whereas your content platforms are YouTube and Pinterest. Now, on your social media platforms, there are over 5 billion users on social media on any given day that spend on average 140 minutes. It means that your buyers are already on those platforms. They are there, right? You just have to pick a platform and learn how to show up on those platforms so that they become aware of you. Now, on the content platforms, on YouTube alone, all right, there are over 2.7 billion users on YouTube every month that spend on average 49 minutes a day. So I show up on YouTube doing what I do because I know that my customers are here on YouTube watching videos and looking to make buying decisions, right? So I've chosen YouTube because it is a search engine. I've chosen YouTube because YouTube helps to get my content in front of people that want to know about the things and the topics that I talk about. But guess what? The same is true on every other platform. All right. So you want to choose one platform. You don't have to have all the platforms. You don't have to learn all the platforms. All right. Bump what you may have heard many years ago. That's not the way you need to do things now. One platform will get the job done. All right. So choose your one platform and write this down. I'm going to choose Instagram because there's over 5 billion people on social media spending on average 140 minutes a day. So my customers are definitely out there. I'm choosing Instagram because my buyers are already out there. I'm choosing YouTube because my buyers are already out there. Have confidence that when you choose your platform, for certain, your buyers are already out there. Now, once you choose that one platform, now you're going to start creating content. Remember, we're talking about how to earn $15,000 a month with digital marketing and how to get started. We're not just picking the platform, right? But once we picked our platform, now we want to get in a routine of creating content on that platform because it's that content that's going to get us discovered. Think about you finding me in this video. Think about any buying decisions you've made online. You encountered someone's content first. That content spoke to you, called you in, and prompted you or inspired you or empowered you to make a buying decision. All right. Remember, we have to learn when it comes to digital marketing how to not look at it as a consumer, but now how do we step into a place, right, where we're using these platforms to help people buy from our businesses? So you're looking at it differently. All right. So you're going to then set up a routine for yourself where you're going to start creating content on a very routine basis because that content is going to help you get discovered. That content, let's start putting it together. That content is going to speak to this hungry market of people that you've already established are in fact buyers. This hungry market of people that want change. And so you're going to speak to this change. You're going to speak to their problem. You're going to let them know that you have the solution. You're going to demonstrate that you understand what it feels like and that you've created this business for them and that you have this great digital product for them. And then you're going to usher them into or invite them into learning more about your digital product, where they're going to opt in and join your email list to learn more about your digital product. And a percentage of those people will go on to buy your digital product immediately. And another percentage of those people will go on to buy your digital product sometime right in the future, which is why you decide to grow your email list instead of sending them directly from your content over to a sales page. Do you see how all of this works? This is called digital marketing. And if you think about it, you've done all of these things from a consumer standpoint. You've consumed content. You've put your name and your email address in someone else's capture page. You've viewed a sales page. In some instances, you likely made a buying decision really soon, right? Or really fast because you knew, right? I want what they have to offer, right? You wanted the outcome of what that digital product was going to give you. And in other instances, guess what? You're sitting on people's email lists right now. You're opening up emails from businesses and from brands just like me every single day. You might even be clicking on links in the emails to see what they have to offer. Isn't it about time that you learn how to develop these skills so that people can begin doing this and going through this process with you? That is why I shoot these videos, because I want to create the awareness that digital marketing is going on all around you. You've just been looking at it from a consumer standpoint, but now it's time for you to get your share by learning how to do digital marketing as a solopreneur or as an everyday brand, just like me. I'm telling you, we've simplified the process so that anyone can learn these skills and anyone can learn the business of online business, right? And start getting their share of this internet money. So step number 7, you're going to begin creating content on a routine basis, because it's that content that's going to call in your hungry market of buyers, right? And that's how you'll start to make money. Now, I'm going to throw in step number 8. I talked a little bit about it when I talked about building your email list, but I want to be very intentional and deliberate. We're not just building our email list, but if we want to make $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month, create a job optional situation for ourselves by leveraging digital marketing, we've got to also make sure that we have daily emails that are being sent out and or delivered to our email list. Now, this could be emails that are pre-scheduled and pre-set up. It could be emails that you write and create in the same day and you decide to send it out in real time. It could be emails that you create the night before and you schedule to be sent out the next day. But you want to make sure, just like you receive emails from a variety of companies every single day, you want to make sure that the people that have opted in to learn more about your digital product and to learn more about your business offerings, that they are hearing from you on a very, very routine basis. For me, I just err on the side of, sending emails pretty much every single day. And those that don't want to be on my email list, they'll just unsubscribe, right? But for me, I want to stay front of mind. And just as an advanced tip, that's really the day and age that we're in right now. Those that stay front of mind the best and the most often are going to be the ones that essentially win the sale, right? So to speak. So you want to not only create content to stay front of mind on your chosen platform, but you also want to send those emails so you stay front of mind in their email inbox as well. Again, we're going to make sure we have emails being sent out, right, on a very, very regular basis. Why? Because it's going to help us make more money. When it comes to digital marketing, don't ask yourself like how often I should do these things. Instead, ask yourself, how often do I want to hear cha-ching? How often do I want to make sales? How often do I want the money coming into me? If you want money coming into you on a daily basis, right, then have a daily mindset when it comes to being on your platform, creating content, building your email list, and sending emails. And guess what? That daily money, those daily cha-chings, they'll start to happen for you. So this is digital marketing. Step one, we're going to make sure that we're becoming a student of digital marketing. As you can tell, it is a lot to learn, but once you get in the flow of it, it just becomes a way of business for you, much like the way you show up at your job right now. When you were first learning your job, it may have seemed and felt like it was so much to learn, but I bet you if you've been there for any amount of time, like you know your job like the back of your hand. Well, if you decide to become a student of digital marketing, the same will be true here. Because for me, it's like the back of my hand. I don't need a written checklist. Like I know what I've got to do on a daily and a weekly basis. Number two, you're going to make sure that you have built your business, right, for a hungry market of buyers, right, that in fact want change. Number three, you're going to make sure, right, that you are selling them a digital product that is a heck yes. Right? Think of it as when they encounter it, like they will make the decision to buy today. The reason we're choosing digital products as number four is because anyone can get one set up. We get to make really great money with it. The profit margins are ridiculous. Like digital products just make sense and they are the perfect storm when you mix them with digital marketing. All right. Number five, we want to make sure that we're not sending people to a sales page, but instead we're sending them to our email list, right? Because we want to make sure we're building our email list. Like it is a huge rule when it comes to digital marketing to build your own email list. Write this down. Your email list, your database is one of the greatest assets inside of your business. You want to begin building that as soon as possible. All right. Don't buy into what you see a lot of people out there doing where they're just selling on social media. Like that's great. It'll make you money. It can make you a lot of money. But whatever happens if you get kicked off of your social media site, you have nothing. You always want to be building your email list. Again, we're building our email list. Why? Because we'll make more money by building our email list, right? Number six, we want to pick one platform. What is digital marketing? It's learning how to use the internet and its platforms to connect with our future buyers. That means we've got to pick a platform and beyond that platform, set up shop on that platform. And then number seven, we begin creating content on that platform because the content's going to call in our hungry market of buyers. And then step number eight, we want to make sure that as we're building our email list, that we're not forgetting the people that have not made a buying decision. We want to make sure that we have regular emails being sent out to them. Why? Because the percentage of those people that begin to receive your regular emails, they will become buyers. We want to make more money. We want to stack our cash. We want to increase the probability, right, of calling in and helping people make those buying decisions. Y'all, that is digital marketing. This is the plan that I've been following since January of this year. And to be quite honest, I've been following this plan for much longer than January of this year. But it was January of this year where I got really, really serious and I really doubled down on my plan and really started treating my business like a business. I started my year like a lot of people, right? Working my business to pay the bills for next month. And as you can see in this video, that's not a made up title. That's my reality. That's what I've been able to build for myself. And I can rely upon that income every single month. And it's because I've been working this now for 6 months straight. And I'm telling you, it's not about if something will work for you. Will you actually develop the plan, trust the process, and work the plan for yourself? Because I did that, this is the outcome, right, that my business has now given me. This is what I've been working for, all right? And so if you want to learn the business of online business, develop these high-income digital marketing skills, I do want to invite you to take a look at the digital product that I sell. It is a digital marketing course, and it's going to teach you from A to Z, right? All things digital marketing. It's going to help you get set up for online business success. It's going to help you execute on these steps that I've broken down here. And if you love my energy, you love my vibe, and you love the idea of being mentored by me on a weekly basis, right? My mentorship is included when you decide to grab this digital marketing course from me today. All right. So I really hope that you are leaving better. I hope that you have a bigger idea and a better understanding of what digital marketing is. It may seem like it's so much to learn, and in an instance it is. That's why you've got to decide to become a student of this, right? And to realize like you're not going to just learn all this stuff at a mastery level from free content, but you want to make your mind up that you're going to settle in and really begin to develop these skills, because as you can see, it's entirely worth it, right? When you treat your business like a business and you really step into the seat of a digital marketer, right? To sell the digital products, or to be honest with you, any offers, right? That you desire. So I'm going to drop my link down below in the description. Get your hands at least on the information, learn exactly what this course has in store for you. And if you don't have a digital product that you're ready to sell, but you're like, Steph, I would love to do what it is that you're doing, because that's what I did when I first got started many, many years ago. I was excited by what I saw other people doing. And I remember so vividly telling myself, I want to do what they're doing. And that's how I got started. If you want to do what it is that I'm doing, you can actually decide to sell this course as your own, as your very first digital product, right? Again, if you feel like more people need this information, just like I know more people need this information, I won't even lie to you. I wanted to take the easier route. I didn't want to create a digital marketing course of my own. When I got my hands on this course, I knew that way more people needed this information. And had I had this course when I got started, I would have gotten off to a way better start. And I truly believe that it would have allowed me to avoid a lot of the pitfalls, right, that I didn't know to avoid, right, as I was actually coming up. And honestly, it was this course. That's why like this year has been what it has been, is because this course allowed me to refine my digital marketing skills and fill in some serious holes inside of my own business. And it made me grow up, and it made me treat my business way more like a business, which is why I'm getting the results that I'm getting. And I'm so excited that I could share this process with you and even share my digital product with you. I'll drop it down below in the description. If you want to dive deeper into what it is that I do, feel free to watch the video that pops up next.